I've been working on a comic for Inktober, and as I'm inking, I am noticing many things that I am very unsure on how to do, or noticing my lack of skill. And I don't want these moments to just disappear. I want to be able to focus on them and get better instead of keep encountering these same problems over and over again. And as I've been encountering different problems, I have been putting them in my little notebook. Now that I have them written down, at least the ones I've encountered so far, I can prioritize time to work on these specific problem areas. After almost 6 months of really focusing on drawing, I've learned that watching all the YouTubers, watching any instructional video, cannot replace actual work. And the people that are trying to show you how to do things, they're showing you what either they've encountered or questions that they keep getting on problem areas. But the problem with that is you don't know what your problem area is until you're really working on it. There's no shortcutting doing the work. You have to put in the time and make drawing a priority if that's what you want to get better at. And that's really true for anything. Any skill you want to get better at, prioritize it, and as you are working, you will discover your own problem area. Then you can go purposefully search out solutions to the problems that you know you have. And this should help you see growth faster because you will be addressing your problems instead of listening to people talk about the problems that you might encounter. For me, I have been struggling with, well, quite a few things. Let's just look here. I have been struggling with making small faces and expressions, face size consistency, and then precise inking of small shapes and long lines, inking in general, and then clothes folds. So, in my daily drawing, I like to fiddle around with my problem areas. In the comic, I had somebody looking up at a kind of odd angle, and I was trying to figure it out, and I think I got it, at least okay enough for now. And I can do faces at about this size fine, but when they get smaller and smaller, it becomes a lot more difficult because I'm not sure how to keep them looking like the same person with so few details. So I was working on that here, using different reference pictures of people and trying to cartoonize them essentially. And last night when I was reading my kids this story, Mel and Chad by Stephen McCraney, which is a pretty good book that I like. The Biggest, Bestest Time Ever. I noticed how he drew his characters small. Like this one. He's got that guy in the background. I think it's a girl. And there's really not a lot of detail. Here you have varying degrees of detail. You've got the coach, and then here's the coach down here. And the chins aren't exactly the same. Here's chin is a little bigger than it is here. But we still know that these are the same person. I think in terms of comics, it's more important to try to keep their look the same than having the little faraway shots look really good. Other problem I've noticed is the proportions, because his head is probably a little too big to his body. And then clothes folds, I'm not sure what I'm doing. Being conscious of our problem areas is almost a skill in itself. The ability to recognize what we need to work on, and then it gives us a direction. So it's not really something to be ashamed of. At least you shouldn't be ashamed to have some sort of problem because everybody has stuff they need to work on. Finding what your problem is a good thing, because then you know what you need to do and you can attack your problem, and then it won't be your problem anymore. Although it won't be fast. But if you know, that's a lot better than labeling yourself as incompetent or I'm just not good at this. That completely takes the power out of your hands. So I hope you will take charge of your learning, find your problems, and eliminate them. Thank you for watching.